Hey, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, or professional? If so, we want you to apply to be a featured guest on our show. My name is Adam Torres, and I host the Mission Matters series of podcasts. I've recorded over 3,000 episodes, and we are just getting started. How do you know if you'd be a good guest to be on the show? Well, only one way to find out, and that's to apply, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We want guests that have a story to tell, guests with a brand, a product, or a service that can benefit my audience of listeners. If this sounds like you, go to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. I'd love to talk to you and get to know more about your story. Again, head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, now let's get into the show.
Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters Business, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Shonda Thomas, who's the founder, operator, and visionary over at Veterans Memorial News. Shonda, welcome to the show.
Hi, and thank you so much for having me today, Adam.
All right, happy to have you on the show, and excited to talk about today's topic. So we'll talk about, bringing businesses and opportunity to get involved. And I guess just to get us kicked off, let's talk a little bit more about Veterans Memorial News. So what gave you the idea for this concept?
Well, my story basically, I wanted to help veterans find resources in their community. My family, my grandfather was in the Navy, and he worked hard and fought hard for our country and established a nice, beautiful work ethic. And my purpose here is to help veterans share their values, their memories, the highlights of their careers, their names and faces to memorialize their efforts to our Constitution.
And so tell us a little bit more about the platform and the vision. So what's your goal with Veterans Memorial News?
Well, if you're a veteran, please join us for free so that you can receive free benefits. We have multiple ways for you to be honored and memorialized, and you can talk about yourself. Though I've been running a successful platform dedicated to our servicemen and women and all the families around the country, I've been working with my business partner to elevate that. I believe, with love, you can conquer anything. And my business partner, who is also a Marine veteran, him and I have been discussing a new mobile platform. He had a unique position of serving, which allowed him and I to bring together shared experiences and to be able to refocus my platform.
And so this sounds like it's a very personal project for you, and it's definitely a passion. Like what makes you happy here in going down this path?
Helping others. Just making people feel like they're loved and they're cared about and appreciated, respected. It's about kindness, caring, and, fellow friendship. We can all agree to disagree somewhere or another, but, love is the most important part of this.
No, I get it. And so in terms of services and in terms of the platform and by the way, I think it's an amazing idea because I think that there needs to be a lot more people advocating for our veterans out there and doing things just like you're doing and providing opportunities. Because a lot of time, I think the general public who, just civilians don't understand how difficult it can be sometimes for veterans, and it's just assumed that they're taken care of, or that the government does it, or that that it's just done. Can you talk a little bit about that and kind of what you've seen?
Yeah, my oldest daughter is 20, and she is so strong, and she is resilient, and she is a role model to me. her father was a Marine, and I have a sincere respect for every branch of our military that has brought us to this beautiful place where we are today in 2021. And, together we can do a lot of wonderful things. So this platform, I can't explain too much, although it will be somewhat like a personal concierge service to servicemen and women to help them adjust to a new duty station. To a new recruit, just leaving boot camp and reporting to a new duty station is an overwhelming experience, especially for the first time. So this process will help them acclimate, understand, connect. This platform will also allow a connection to the civilian community that serves, each business and every military station, wherever, overseas or in the U.S. There's even a component to help service members who are transitioning out of the service. I'm sorry to be vague, Adam, but we are creating a plan of execution as we speak. We are currently looking for investment and help creating this business plan. We want to give out a shout to every one of our military family members listening for the help so we can build this very difficult idea to continue to help our Marines, sailors, soldiers, airmen, Coast Guard, and National Guard. Because, as we all know, they were created to protect our borders.
Mm-hmm.
Our borders are free for loving people. And that's why we were founded.
That's awesome. So, Shonda, if somebody is looking to connect and they do want to learn more and they do want to follow up, and first off, thank you for coming on the show. Because this has been great. I think I love bringing people on the show when they have, a passion for their project, for their business, and for what they're doing, and which you obviously do. So this is great.
Adam,
but that being said, absolutely. But that being said, if somebody's listening to this and they want to learn more or they want to connect, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, my email current, I have a few, but to reach me direct, V as in Victor, M as in Mary, N as in Nancy, _ Thomas, like the English muffin, at outlook.com. And I can say this, please, stay focused, be persistent, have a target, desire God, because love is what we all need. And choose an action. Life is about loving each other, and I am so grateful that you are honoring me with this ability to help you. So thank you, Adam.
Awesome. Thank you, Shonda. Thank you for the work you're doing. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot. If you did, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We definitely like you to become a return listener and a return viewer, depending on where you're at. And Shonda, thanks again for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure.
God bless you, and God bless America, and God bless the world. We need it.